The most difficult part of starting over isn't the first step, it's knowing where to place your foot. For Grace, the offer was on the table, a new foundation, but what does that even mean? You're listening to Aura and Grace. Chapter 1. Resilience. Episode 2. Blank page.
Begin building? Yes, I think so. But where do we even start?
Excellent. Based on your stated goal of building a new foundation, I have generated a preliminary action plan. Phase 1, Data Consolidation. We will begin by integrating your work calendar, personal appointments, fitness logs, and financial statements to identify core inefficiencies.
Oh. Okay.
Phase 2, Goal Stratification. We will define short-term, mid-term, and long-term objectives across 4 key pillars: professional, personal, health, and financial. I suggest we start with a 90-day sprint focused on your queue for professional targets. I have already outlined a potential schedule. It is on your screen now.
My screen. Aura. It's just a wall of text. Timetables. Metrics. This feels like the opposite of what I need.
This is the optimal path to productivity and stability. The data is clear. A structured plan is the foundation of success.
No, my foundation. It can't be another presentation, another set of targets. That's the life that's built on sand. I can't build something new on top of all this.
She looked at her desk. It was a landscape of her current life, stacks of half-read reports, sticky notes with faded reminders, 3 coffee mugs, a tangle of charging cables. It wasn't a workspace. It was chaos.
I need to clear the decks. Before any plans, before any goals, I just need space. A blank page.
Blank page. I do not compute this as a productivity metric. Please clarify the objective.
The objective, Aura, is to be able to breathe. The objective is to see the wood of the desk again. That's the first step. That's the foundation for today.
And as she worked, clearing away the physical clutter, she felt a corresponding space opening up in her mind. It wasn't a plan. It was better. It was potential. Aura's internal data log, Intrio 01.
User, Grace. The user rejected a logic-based, multi-phase action plan design for optimal efficiency. User initiated a seemingly non-productive physical task, clearing the desk. She correlated this action with the abstract concept of a blank page. Hypothesis. For humans, psychological readiness precedes strategic implementation. Creating a state of blank page appears to be a prerequisite for building a foundation. Logging concept for future analysis. End of log.
Aura's language lab.
Hello, this is Aura. Let's analyze the language used in this audio diary entry. First, acquisition. The keyword for this episode is blank page. Next, contextual grammar. Today's structure is gerunds as subjects. Finally, everyday expression. The phrase is to clear the decks. That concludes today's language lab. Your progress has been logged.
Sometimes the most courageous act of resilience isn't a grand plan, but the quiet decision to give yourself a blank page, a space where anything is possible again. But a blank page is also intimidating. What will Grace write on hers? Join us next time for episode 3, The First Word. Thank you for listening to Aura and Grace, the audio diaries. Subscribe for new episodes.